you didn't actually study how to make a watch, right? Like the pieces, the gears, put all that stuff together. You found someone that I guess has the mechanical knowledge of that piece, like building the actual watch, like all the gears, the timepiece, and all that. And so you found that person, hired them, and they just took your design and put that in the 3D model, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
So it's a manufacturers that focus on only making watches. So just like you got t-shirt manufacturers
right.
abroad, you got auto parts manufacturers abroad, that's their specialty. And they are already making, I was able to find out they were already making watches for very reputable brands as well.
Okay.
And, in doing that, I knew that, they could bring them to life, and not to be too caught up prisoner in the moment, but it's the reason that Kanye went to Nike. That's the reason he went to Adidas,
Cause they,
because they
yeah,
already got manufacturing it. You know what I mean? You want to make a home shoe that looks like this, you're gonna go to the guys that are gonna make it the easiest, that already got the technology and the team to execute and pull it off,
okay, and
and to scale production.
right, and that's
And that's what the
important.
manufacturers do.
And that's important to point out because some people, most people, like who maybe don't have an entrepreneurial mind or business mind, they think, man, I can't do this. I don't know how to make a watch, and they'll just default to is knowledge that you have to have, right? You got to study this, do this, but you can reach out to different people, different vendors, and put those pieces together, right? You can find those people and
That's
then
Yeah.
bring them
That's
together,
the biggest thing that keeps us from scaling, if you think about it. The whole mentality of I have to figure out how to do it myself.
right?
You know what I'm saying? Like we got certain areas in our life where we like very few people try to cut their own hair. I do. I cut my own, but like very few people try to do that. They like I'm going to a
Professional.
person who knows what they're
Cuddy
doing,
at. We
right?
download Cuddy at.
Cut it. That's right. That's right.
But we don't apply it to business. In business, you want to be a one-man band. You want to do everything yourself.
That's
You
me.
don't want to get any partners.
That's me.
And instead you should be focusing on who's the best person to do this. I learned a lot from reading books about different entrepreneurs, and I realized, man, the guys that really are Forbes list material, they're not doing this stuff themselves.
Right.
You know, very rarely are they the sole person that's responsible for making the business turn. You know, they don't have to be the CEO, they hire CEOs.
Right.
Right.
When you start talking about making real money, you're talking about replicating yourself
Mm-hmm.
so that you don't have to be there in the business.